Fall. Spring training winding down for 2023. That's a good. Because Luis Garcia, yes, he'll be leading it off as well. Joey Mint.
Spring training this late in spring training is getting guys body clock.
2022 through a career high 57 and a third innings. Easy tapper back to the mound. And Bregman will throw him out. Is gone. Nick Smith caught up.
Nick Smith saw a changeup down in this. He's never really gotten consistent for a full-time role because he can do things like that. He's in New York.
It's that one into the hole, into right field, and that's organization share on the ground. A couple of hops. Back and over, and Nicholas will make the catch. Every time he swings them, what adjustments is he going to have to make?
Those two-strike sliders that he's going to get.
Out deep to left, and Alex into second.
Edge he's not going to go for.
Well, in foul territory is Alex Call. Coming on is Chas McCormick. That glove will travel. It's 2-0. Padres. Jake playing his 13th game of the field, and that's hit well, but not well enough. He steps back and
hang up there in right field now, out of Florida or Arizona. Nice for outfielders.
Couple of hops, and that'll retire the side. We go to Perez making his spring training debut today. Victor Robles steps in to lead off here.
Second longest tenured, and he's kind of in a maker.
It's that single down into left center field. There's Luis Garcia batting for this. Garcia quickly on the ground to Abreu for one. The throw down and the tag. And Jake Myers is there. That'll retire the side. 2.5 in the book. Turn to work in the regular season. How big of a challenge has that been for you?
And the guys got the work they needed to go. It helped that 6 innings, 80 to 90 pitch.
There's one away here in the.
Works a good two-strike at bat here. That's another good.
And
wind,
the warning track.
Wind held that one up.
Yep. You there in Florida, that's for sure. Blew that one back in a little bit, but still 2 minutes to right field. Hey, Josh Miller, we're at the day off today. They'll be back with you coming up on Friday. Hey, solo home run. 2 outs in the first. And
also affects the catchers. Martin Maldonado was on base to ends the inning on base that we're going to take a little bit
on in left, and that one into right. Down for a hit in front of Chas McCormick. Game on Friday night here in this opening series. A week to the big leagues. Here's throw down, and he's in there. Hard to make adjustments at that level. Luis pitching for Team Venezuela. The Leaf performances in Astros history, of course, in that Game 3 at Seattle. 3-2 pitch. Just missed outside. There's two. See, they're 25 and 26 years old. There's a ground ball, and outstanding. Struggled pitching. That's Bregman's glove, and that will home. It's 4-0. Good pitch breaking away from the left hand. Adams at third, drifting back, and Jordan will make the catch, and that'll
luck of the Washington hitter so far this year. Today.
There's a ground ball to third field line that he was looking up in the air trying to find it. Instead, it went over the bag at first, but probably Bregman makes that play way more times than not.
Come back out for the next inning.
There's 2 away.
Thing I said about not being able to get Luis Garcia back. Good idea. All the different things that Major League Baseball.
Abreu to the bag, and there's 2 away. More publicity, a lot of different reasons. This one in the air to left, and Jordan is there. By the way, Jose Altuve had hit pretty well to the warning track in left center field, and there's 1 away in the 5th. Brown, 30 years old. Off the end of the bat, native of San Diego.
For these younger pitchers is something that they
on the ground, 1 hop.
Hensley's going to be But that's a skill that translates. When you talk about projecting and roster, giving him meaningful at bat season.
On the ground, Luis Garcia will.
The pitcher or the catcher has to notify the umpire so he can wave off the pitch clock if
He's having an issue. Right center field, and Chas McCormick comes into the gap. I was thinking at that point, but instead it was Brian Abreu, and that was a sign of things to come for the rest of the postseason.
everybody in this Astros bullpen can do.
So it's on the ground, couple of hops for Dubon. He's going to have to hurry.
We'll get it over there and let Jose Abreu pick it out of the dirt.
Here's Riley Adams, who had the big blow. He has driven in 2 of the 4 runs and got in on him there. Pena has to charge, and he'll make the Nationals with a run in the first, 3 in the fourth. They lead at 4-0, 4-8. Here's Pena. Here to a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Not surprised Trevor Williams.
Nationals got on that. The left, and that ball is gone. Jeremy Pena.
This is the pitch that Jeremy Pena has been a pitcher out until you get what you like and don't miss it.
Many home runs the Nationals gave up a year ago. A ball and 2 strikes. Right field. Just say Abreu steps in. Well to center on a line, and that's in for a base hit. And so now bullpen. As McCormick takes outside.
Curveball, the 2-seam with a slider.
Into right field, and Chas McCormick is there. 1 out here.
He'll run the 2-seamer in even.
Slapped into left field. Justin Dearden in there in left field. Just. Man, when he's living there, that is.
Pitch is going to end up. But when you're talking about moving a ball north and south, or when you're talking about
pulled it over the right field fence. Put Washington on top. 6 seasons with the Mets. Well, he's right on it, but ripped it foul. Here's he'll be off with the pitch. That's a base hit into right field, and Garcia will round champion, I believe.
and if they never bring it back, I'll always.
As we speak, Scandalario. And that's 1 hop to Abreu, steps on. In nice.
Consistently, you need that.
This one to right. That'll retire. 3-pitch strikeout to get things going. Give Arkansas for a hit. Chas will dig it out, but not before. High draft pick out of Cal. Field, there's a base hit. The Astros with their 5th hit of the game. And the fact that the Razorbacks are playing right now. There's a shot into center field. And Stanek comes on, the offense heats up.
Fancy, and you're like over spring training for the season to start, so you can start playing in game matter and compete again and feel like and do the job. And it's
Ryan Stanek comes on, and Jake Meyer on that one. This one a diving center field, and it misses outside. Ball 1. Vargas taking all the way, and it's 3 balls and 1.